You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi.
First up, we have Showboat from the United States of America. Against them, it's Spaceman from the United States of America.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. A well-placed hook. Down she goes. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
Got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And Spaceman goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
The stamina is off the charts. Good straight to the body. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Come on. Just saying again.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Perfect counter lands. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good counter punch. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What desire, but at what, did you see that? The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Looks like trouble was averted.
Been a tough round, so.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So much for defensive abilities. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Massive upset this would be. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges can...
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Hold it right there. And make some space, man, for Spaceman. He's been dropped. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Did you see that? A chance to make history. Disaster avert. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punching. the final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
You're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. That hook won't score. This may do it. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. Yes, sir. We fight on here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. An upset of the year perhaps right before our eyes. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Getting you tired.
There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And he misses with that straight left. Nice stop, but that won't score. Will the referee stop it? And down goes Spaceman. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying,